is Wendy, and I love music. I love music so much that I'm going to teach you a new song today. Now, my song that I'm teaching you today is called A-Soulin, because I am recording this on November 2nd, which is All Souls Day. You might see that on a calendar and be like, what is All Souls Day? I've never heard of that. I don't know what that holiday is. So I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit about that today. But we actually have to go back in time a couple of days to Saturday, which was Halloween, to kind of get cracking on what All Souls Day is. So Halloween, if you know the origins of the word Halloween, you know that it comes from a shortening of All Hallows Eve. All Hallows Eve is celebrated on the day before what used to be called All Hallows Day, which is November 1st. It then got changed to being called All Saints Day. Now, growing up in New Orleans, where I grew up, we celebrated All Saints Day. We would all go to church with our families, and then we would go to the grave sites of our family members who had passed away, and we would put fresh flowers there, and we would kind of remember our family members who had already passed on. Some of you might be thinking, this sounds like Dia de los Muertos. You might know that from your own studies or from what we did last night, which was watching the movie Coco. It's very similar to Dia de los Muertos. Now, of course, Dia de los Muertos has their own customs and celebrations as well. If you haven't watched the movie Coco, I highly recommend it. Such a great movie. Have some tissues ready, though, because there's some parts that move you. Move me to tears. Yeah, it's good stuff, though. But the first time I saw Coco, I thought, wow, Dia de los Muertos, that's very similar to All Saints Day. Then I looked on the next day of the calendar, I saw All Souls Day, didn't know what that was, moved on with my life. About a year ago, I read an article about this song that I'm going to teach you today, A-Soulin. And it was about All Souls Day. And I thought it was kind of cool. So I wanted to share with you what All Souls Day was about. But let's go back to Halloween for a second. We studied the origins of Halloween at our homeschool. And we talked about how Halloween kind of lines up at the same time with the Celtic festival of Samhain. Now, I have family members who immigrated from Ireland, and that's where the Celts lived. So I kind of thought it was cool for us to learn a little bit about where my family's heritage might have come from. I might have had distant relatives who celebrated Samhain, which is kind of cool. Now, Samhain looks like Samhain if you were to just read it, but it's pronounced Samhain, and it is the fall harvest festival. On the Celtic calendar, it's actually the new year. Wouldn't it be nice if 2020 was over and this was our new year now? Yeah, thinking about how wonderful that would be. But it's a Celtic celebration, and the Celts believed that there was a barrier between the physical world where we all lived and the spiritual world. And at Samhain, the barrier between the physical and the spiritual world was the thinnest that it was all year. And people who had passed on to the spiritual world could come back and visit. Does that kind of sound like, if you've seen Coco, Dia de los Muertos? When we were studying that at our homeschool, my kids were like, oh my goodness, it's the bridge in Coco where the souls of the passed on relatives can come back and see. Isn't that kind of cool that the ancient Celts in Ireland had some of the same practices as the people who live in Mexico? And very similar to people in the United States celebrating on All Saints Day, which is November 1st, same day as Dia de los Muertos. Because growing up in New Orleans, we would go to our family members' grave sites on All Saints Day, November 1st. And we would clean up their grave sites and put fresh flowers there and celebrate our family members who had passed on. It's kind of cool that all of those things are kind of connected. And in Europe, people celebrate All Saints Day. They also celebrate All Souls Day. Now, I've seen this on calendars for years, and I've never known what it was. All Souls Day goes back to when people believed that not necessarily everyone who died went to heaven right away. Some people believe that there is a place between here and heaven called purgatory. Now, if you don't believe that, don't worry. That's just what some people believe. And on All Souls Day, you would ask people, you would go to their houses and ask for them to pray for your family members who may not be in heaven yet. They've died, but they haven't gone to heaven yet. They're in purgatory. This happened all throughout the 19th century, which is the 1800s. People would go around to different homes and they would ask for prayers. They would also ask for treats. Are we seeing how this might be the origin of trick-or-treating? Kind of cool, isn't it? And one of the treats that you would get is a soul cake. Now, I baked soul cakes today. I have one right here. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to try it for the first time on camera. I hope it's good. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a sugar cookie. I don't know if you can see. There's a cross in it for your soul. Okay. And I tasted a little bit of the dough. It kind of tasted like a spiced sugar cookie. It has cinnamon and nutmeg in it. I'm going to take a bite and try it. Exactly what it tastes like. A little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of cloves, a little bit of sugar. Honestly, it's a little dry. I need some milk, but that's cool. That's a soul cake. There are lots of recipes for soul cakes. I'll put the recipe for this one at the end of this video if you want to try to make them yourself. Might be kind of fun. So the song that I'm going to sing for you today, that I'm going to teach you, would be something that people who are walking around collecting these soul cakes and these prayers would sing as they were walking around. I'm going to teach you the chorus. And then I'm going to get a special instrument and we'll do the whole song together. I'll sing the verses and you can sing the chorus with me. Okay? So here's my first time through the chorus of A-Soulin. I'm going to sing the whole thing first so you can hear what it sounds like. Now, I need my tuning fork. Right here. That sounds like me. And my first sound for A-Soulin is do. I'll start singing. Soul, a soul cake. Please, good Mrs. A soul cake. Apple, a pear, a plum, a cherry. Any good thing to make us all merry. 1 for Peter, 2 for Paul, 3 for him who made us all. Okay, I hope you're ready to learn it. My turn, then your turn. Soul, a soul cake. Please, good Mrs. A soul cake. Apple, a pear, a plum, a cherry. Any good thing to make us all merry. 1 for Peter, 2 for Paul, 3 for him who made us all. Yeah, that last word is very long. All. Cool. Ready to go longer? I'm going to put 2 pieces together. My turn first. Soul, a soul cake. Please, good Mrs. A soul cake. Apple, a pear, a plum, a cherry. Any good thing to make us all merry. 1 for Peter, 2 for Paul, 3 for him who made us all. Oh, I hope you held that last note longer than I did. I kind of made a mess up there, but that's okay. Sometimes grown-ups make mistakes. It's okay. We live. You will too. Now, I'm going to put that whole thing together. Sing with me. Ready, go. Soul, a soul cake. Please, good Mrs. A soul cake. Apple, a pear, a plum, a cherry, any good thing to make us all merry. 1 for Peter, 2 for Paul, 3 for him who made us all. Great! Isn't that a neat song? We kind of traveled back in time to sing that. We went back to 19th century England to sing that song. How cool. Now, I'm going to get an instrument. This is my dulcimer. Now, you might have seen a dulcimer before. You might not have. I know you're looking at it and you're thinking, wow, that looks like a crazy violin. Yeah, mine has these F-holes on them, so it looks like a violin. Sometimes it doesn't look like that. Sometimes they have hearts on them. It's kind of cool, isn't it? This is an instrument that you play flat on your lap. You might not be able to see it when I start playing it. Okay? And I use a pick. Not everyone uses a pick. Okay? It has 4 strings on it. A low one, a middle one, and 2 that make the same sound. They don't have different sounds like on a ukulele or a guitar. Yeah? Kind of cool. So I'm going to play this while we sing Soul Cake. You sing the chorus with me, and I'll sing the verses. Cool? All right, here we go. Down into the cellar and see what you can find. If the barrels are not empty, we hope you will be kind. We hope you will be kind with your apple and strawberry, for we'll come no more soul until this time next year. Soul, soul, a soul cake. Please, goodness, is a soul cake. Apple, a pear, a plum, a cherry, any good thing to make us all merry. 1 for Peter, 2 for Paul, 3 for him who made us all. The streets are very dirty, my shoes are very thin. I have a little pocket to put a penny in. If you haven't got a penny, a halfpenny will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you. Soul, soul, a soul cake. Please, goodness, is a soul cake. Apple, a pear, a plum, a cherry, any good thing to make us all merry. 1 for Peter, 2 for Paul, 3 for him who made us all. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning about going A-Soulin and learning how to sing the song A-Soulin. Maybe you can try to make some soul cakes too. Although I don't think anybody's going to come around knocking on your door asking for soul cakes, because they probably got candy from you already, which is great, right? Because that's the best part of Halloween is the candy. So the next time I see you guys, we're going to learn a song you can add to A-Soulin that people would use to go around to people's houses and sing merry songs to them. That sounds like Christmas caroling to me. Interesting. So the next time I see you, we will learn that song. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and please come back and watch some more videos, because I would love for you to make music and love music just as much as I do. Bye, my friends.